Are we on? Come on. Are we on or not? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we're live. Yes, we are. Lovely. Right. Let's get everything sorted, shall we? Going live a bit early this time. Welcome in. Welcome in, Wesley. Welcome in, I Will Eat You. I'm doing well, Wesley. Hopefully you're doing well today. Welcome in, Flying Southerner. Welcome in, Adam. Hopefully you're doing well. Channel live streams. Where is... There we go. Tees Valley line. That's all we need. Right. I'm doing well as well. That's good to hear. That is really good to hear. Yeah. How is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully we're doing well. It's that time of the week again, Wednesday. And we're back on the Tees Valley line again. This time to do some already pre-requested stuff from the Discord server. So hopefully you're all alright with that one. Let me just sort some stuff out and I'll be right with you. Okay. Lovely stuff. I'm alright, chest hurt when I cough, which is annoying, but I'll live. You will, Flying Southerner. You'll hopefully get over the cold soon. It's awful to hear that you got a cold, so can everybody wish Flying Southerner some speedy recovery, please? That would be really brilliant. Welcome to the Stockton to Darlington Railway route. Well, yes, pretty much. I'm doing good. That's good to hear, Adam. Good evening, Joseph. Hopefully you're doing well. 2 likes already. Haven't even done anything yet. That's amazing, though. Thank you. Wish you well, cucumbers. Yeah, absolutely. Wishing Flying Southerner well. Did you get that Stuttgart to Heilbronn route yesterday? Not able to. Not able to. I kind of ran out of money to really spare this month, so yeah, not able to really pick up the route. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really following much about it, so I didn't even know it was coming out until Richie was previewing the night before, and I was like, oh, this is a new German route. Richie was like going, yeah, it's a new German route, and I'm like going, I have not been following this, sorry. So, yeah. That's how it went. We are here at the now no longer in service Grangetown station. Here to fix a few broken lamps, because I heard somebody's been kicking them down after the football's finished. And to place a few route maps, because why not? But yeah, this is the station where it once existed, but it's now... it's still here, but it's covered over in greenery, and every train just goes past it, doesn't stop here anymore. So yeah, we're between Middlesbrough and South Bank. Lovely old shelter with an old bench in there. I don't know if you can actually go down here. Can you actually go down here? Let's have a look, because this is obviously the way out. Well, you get stuck around about here, so you can't really get out, but you can see where you get out of Grangetown Station. So there we go. Picked up the Cardiff City Network last week. I'm planning on buying the 142, or definitely go get the 142, without a doubt. Right, let's go to main menu, and let's drive a 101, because I've been asked to drive a Pacer today and a Class 101, so that's what we're going to do. Starting with a 101 service from Darlington to Middlesbrough. That's a good idea. So let's grab our 101. We'll get the one from Shap, and we will drive the 1012 Darlington to Middlesbrough. Wonderful. Picked it up on a sale. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. But I've still got to Helbron. Well, brilliant. How is it holding? Is the route doing well? I mean, when Richie was previewing it was doing pretty well. I think he was on PC, though. Okay, so 2D58 Darlington to Middlesbrough. Let's go. Hey, Rex in chat, what about 156 Shortbread Express? We'd love that. We would love that. It doesn't go to Saltburn, sadly. Well, obviously. But, anyways, let's go. Right, let's turn the AWS on. Come on. Where is it? There we go. Let's put the headlights on, open up the doors, and let's wheel this to, say, Middlesbrough, Barrow, Blackburn, Blackpool North, Blackpool South, Carlisle, Colne, Dumfries, Hexham, Lancaster, Leeds, Liverpool, Manchester, Middlesbrough. Let's have a look outside, see what it's like. At least I had a nice surprise earlier, which is cool. Yes, a very good surprise. Actually, what was the surprise? Here's me trying to go, yeah, I know what it is, and then I'm going, actually, no, I don't. Okay, shouldn't be doing that. Recently did a short my channel on the 156 with Shortbread Express. Nice! Oh, we've got to do the back one. A copy of Frankenbahn. Oh, nice! From what I played to look good, a few more trains on Cardiff route. Fair enough. Which route is my local route? Well, there's about maybe 1 or 2 people in this stream who know what my local route is, but that's about it. Blinding me. Seasons of Reveals have been good. Yes, I agree. I agree it has been good. I'll get to all the other comments in just a moment. We're just going to leave Darlington. Okay. Hello, my day off from college for me today. I have maths test tomorrow though. Good luck on your maths test, Callum. Hopefully you pass. But yes, I have been following the Seasons of Reveals on the Dovetail Discord server, and I've been enjoying it. Are you planning on coming down to Devon this weekend for the last HST run? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. I don't have much money on me, and it's going to cost a lot to get down to Devon from where I live. A lot. All I can do is try my best. Well, make sure you do a bit of revision the morning before. It's always good to do that. That's what I used to do. Would love to see a modern Darlington. Oh, I can honestly say, you see all that down there? Yeah, nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. So, easy job on that one. ScotRail still have Inter7 City though. Yes, they do. Which hopefully ScotRail's going to do a farewell tour, because I really do want to ride on an Inter7 City HST before they go. Also got a new bus on Croydon. Oh. I'm not going to be able to get Devon to ride the castle sets. Yeah. Too far away for me. It's probably too far away for you as well, Wesley. That might be going to Bishop. Me too, mate. Shortbread, anyone? Shortbread, indeed. I hate that some companies are retiring the HST. At least Mexico has one. Well, Mexico has more than one, and Nigeria has most of them. But we're all forgetting about one tiny little thing. These companies that we have are no longer going to be around soon. Are they not uploading the Seasons of Reveals on the YouTube channel? Yeah. I'm not too sure actually. I don't know how they're doing it. Obviously, if you're part of the Dovetail Discord server, you can find out the updates that way. That's how I usually find out. Have you seen the Great British Railways livery? Yes. I have a few pointers on that one, obviously. I don't dislike the livery. I think it looks really nice. It's just there's nothing to distinguish intercity and regional commuter passenger trains apart from a slight change in the logo, which is going to be very confusing for some. I will say that. But everything else, it's quite nice. You know, it fits well. At first I didn't like it, I will be honest with that. But the more I look at it, the more I do actually grow to like it. So, I mean, the change is well needed. Very well needed, so I welcome it. If they just use a way to distinguish intercity and regional commuter services, then you've got me. You know what I mean? If Trent adds a Nigeria route, I'm going to paint the HST and put it on it. Fair enough. Still got HST about rail tour with Midland Pullman recently. HST went to West Coast. Lovely. I get to see the Midland Pullman a few times. Goes up the East Coast Main Line. There's other HSTs like the prototype HST and XPT. The HST's Australian doppelganger. Indeed. I would love to see the Australian XPT. I'd love that. We're on a bus. We're not really on a bus. We're more on a 101, so there you go. We'll be on a bus later on though, if you know, you know. Today has gone so quickly, to be honest. My days off do go quite quick. Yeah, you'll find that in life. Days off go really quick, yet your working days will go really slow. I have saw Exodus and Davis a few months ago. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. But yes, what I will say is I like it. It's going to be weird not seeing the likes of LNER, Trans-Pennine Express and Northern anymore, but I mean, we've been needing real nationalisation now for a while, so bring it on. Hopefully it brings some good changes. Hopefully that came out quite clear. Well, I've never been on the Pullman either, but I get to see it, so, you know. Will Adventure HSTs were seen pulling freight? Yes, they do that. Yeah, but it was bounced more. Fair enough. Seen a few times. Quite nice Midland Pullman, but expenses. Oh yeah, it is an expensive one to travel on. The bus is the Lila, I mean Persa. Yeah. HST's been, yeah. I never, yeah. Oh, welcome in, British Rail fan. Sorry if I'm like skipping over comments, I'm just making sure I've read them. Also a British Rail fan, indeed. Welcome in, British Rail fan, hopefully you're doing well. We are currently driving a 101 on the Tees Valley line tonight. Right. We're not going reverse. Forward. There we go. You would do it once, and I said been on the Midland Pullman. Yeah. Got a new bus called the IE Tram with the Christmas Premium Pass. Oh, nice. I don't really follow Roblox, so I don't really know what you're talking about, I'm afraid. But I'm sure a few people in here do play Roblox, and I'm sure they'll be able to like react more appropriately, because unfortunately I just don't know. I'll try and react with as much enthusiasm as possible though, because it's only fair. Oh, I've got to share my stream. Well, whilst we're here, I can share it. And if you haven't already, please do make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. It would help me out an absolute ton. We're working our way to 1,000 subscribers. I think we can do it, but We'll see, shall we? Won't we? We shall see. Yes, we shall. I don't need to do it there. I can just do it here. Maybe. Yep, that'll do. Obviously, I don't think it's... No, it's there. Bear with me, everyone. 1,000 before New Year? Oh. Hate to be a bearer of bad news, but I think that would be quite impossible. I really do think that would be quite impossible. I just can't see this channel actually reaching 1,000 subscribers within a month. Let's just be real here. I don't think that would ever happen. I mean, it would blow my mind if it did, but yeah. Rex, you can get train to my neck of the woods with Lumo, London's King's Cross to Glasgow Queen Street. I suppose. Need to do more train spotting, to be honest, and I have hit the like button. Thank you so much. I need to do some more train spotting as well, but it's just getting around to it. Great British Railways might be a revival of the original British Railways from 1948 to 1997. Now, they did say it was going to be very different, so I don't know if that's ever true or not. Are you doing any live streams on Xmas or New Year's Eve? Well, New Year's Eve, definitely not. Christmas Day, definitely not. I've got a few plans in the background, nothing that I can share yet, because it's all hush-hush at the moment. But keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. We're having a long wait at Dinstill, though. Excuse me. No worries, keep up the good work. Thank you. Great British Railways does use the logo from the original British Railways. Well, of course, because that's our logo. Like, it doesn't mean anything else. I mean, I'd be quite upset if they didn't use the logo. Aye, what could that be, Flying Southerner? Next station is Allens West. Don't you just love the diesel thrash? Oh, excuse me, that was a burp that just slipped out there. I do apologise, everyone. That wasn't supposed to happen. What are they changing to British Railway? Well, we're going to have a more nationalised unified railway, so all the 17 companies that we've got, apart from open access rail operators, will be merged into one Great British Railways. Delivery is going to be plastered on every single train that isn't under a open access operator, and we're going to have a singular app that's going to make things a lot easier for booking trains. If that one will work is another question, really. But yeah, it's going to change a lot. It is going to change a lot. Wonder what the GWR 387s will look like in the new Great British livery. I hope they make it in a way where it looks really, really nice and not tacky looking or very misplaced, if you get my meaning. Because what they did with the 350, oh no, I didn't like that one. What they've done with the Hitachi Uzumas and the 390 though, that was like brilliant. Fantastic. Like, if they did that with every other one, that would be brilliant. Oh, you mean the GWR 387 Southern nicked? Yes, because you keep on nicking them. Assuming the seats will change as well. I'm not entirely sure whether the seats will change or not. I think, if anything, the 80 times their seats will probably stay the same. The marquee will probably change. Maybe they might have ex-LNER and GWR and so on interiors. Who knows? But apparently the liveries, we're going to be seeing them next spring. So something to look forward to, I guess. We have 387173 and 387174. Still yet to see them, though. Fair enough. We see the new British livery in Train Simworld. Oh yeah, there's loads of people posting them on Creators Club. You can definitely see them. I will be honest with you though, I am going to miss I'm going to miss all the privatised companies, but then it wasn't working, was it? That's the only problem. Because it wasn't working, this is why this is happening. Funny, the Great British Railways livery was showcased in Livery Designer. Well, actually no, because it means that you know, Department for Transport likes this game and thought it was a very good idea to display it in this game. Train Simworld's out there, you know, it's brilliant. I think it was a very good idea. I honestly thought they did a good idea, but they obviously do need to work on the livery a bit. They're currently not out and about on the network looking on real-time trends. Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, if you distinguish intercity and regional, perfect. That's all I'd ask, really. Just that little bit of distinguish. Because people do look at the liveries, people do look at the trends before anybody starts. It's just how we roll. Will be cool to see what the Voyager looks like in the livery. Do you know, I never thought of that. Because cross-country isn't open access, yeah, they'll get taken over as well. Can we get an F in chat for the HST on start day? I mean, on the weekend, so yeah. F in chat for the HST. Or you can put in a salute emoji. I'm going to put in a salute emoji. Because I think they've done a marvellous job. Absolute marvellous job. And the fact that they've been in service since 1976, I think, they've definitely stood the test of time, and the HSTs are absolutely amazing. So they deserve one of them, not an F. Not an F. Alright, we are coming into Allens West. At least HSTs are still running. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not a total F because not every HST is being destroyed. Some are living on their life in preservation. Some are living their life in Nigeria or Mexico. Some are even living off their life under Network Rail under all places, really. As Network Rail measurement trains. Some have even gone to Rail Adventure. Colas Rail, you know, name them, they are there. Gonna miss the HST, but they have had their time in PSVUs. Yeah, they have. I've done it again. There we go. Alright, no Nebworth at Allens West or Oxon no home, so there we go, that's good. Because last time we absolutely overshot this one. Have you seen the Eurotunnel Class 9? If not, can I Google it? I'm not in a very good position to Google it right now, so I can Google it later on. To be fair, the HSTs have done a good job. They have. They really have. I mean, they were under Intercity, then they went under GNER, Midland Main Line, Cross Country, well, Virgin Trains Cross Country, should we say. First Great Western, then they've been under East Coast, National Express, well, sorry, other way around, National Express, East Coast, they've been under LNER, Virgin Trains East Coast, no, other way around, Virgin Trains East Coast, LNER, they've been under First Great Western again, Great Western, they've been under Cross Country, been under Middle Mainline, they've been going everywhere. I remember grow up with Theme. HSTs have been on every single railway going, and the 80 times are going to foreshadow that. Well, they're going to basically follow in the footsteps of the high-speed train. We're going to see the 80 times absolutely everywhere. Can you do the Cathcart Circle line? I'm afraid not. We're doing Tees Valley line tonight. But you can come in and watch the Tees Valley line instead. When can I? Oh, not for a while yet. Certainly not tonight. East Midlands Trains has HST trains with 3 lights on both ends. Nice. Just picked up the new livery on Creators Club. Awesome. Right, coming into Eagles Cliff. We should have another 101 waiting for us. Maybe? I mean, we saw one a while back that was waiting just outside Darlington for our platform, so there was that. We should be seeing another one at some point, though. They're not as frequent as the Pacers on here. By now, we would be seeing a Pacer, and by now we'd be at Middlesbrough, so, you know. Evening, Southern Rex. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Driving a 101 to Middlesbrough on the Tees Valley line. I went first class from Exeter to London King's Cross, which was about 10 years ago now, as a part of a charity event. Oh, nice. Posted some funny things in the general chat. I noticed, yeah. Do you know LNER's mascot, Eleanor? I do, yes. I do know LNER's mascot, Eleanor. In fact, they have an entire livery dedicated to that. Just driving the Auto 2 with the new livery on Riviera, because why not? Aye, because we'll be seeing them in the future, won't we? That'll mean all the mascots of the train companies that we got now will be disappearing. Because I don't think Great British Railways is going to, well, they could try and take on LNER's mascot, Eleanor, put Eleanor in Great British Railway branding and do the same thing that they've done with their adverts, but just Great British Rail it, in a way. I doubt they will, though. Will become the norm in the future. Oh, yeah. We'll get used to it, for sure. We need some wipers going on because it is snowing. How did the Creators livery work for Train Simworld? Labour made edits on GBR and used Train Simworld Train Simworld images. Well, I suppose, right or wrong, at least Train Simworld was mentioned, and at least it's up there, you know. But you're right, they could have just really used their own images, but oh well, I guess it is what it is. So the Creators Club liveries, what you do is you go on Creators Club, you find the livery that you want, you sub to download, then you go into a route and you spawn it on free roam or spawn it into a service. They were using CapCut templates. Oh dear. There's a 101. That's the one I was looking for. That's the one that goes to Saltburn to Bishop. The Wessex trains were cool. It sucks they didn't get preserved. Yeah. A lot of trains have had that fate though. I'm hoping the Sprinters don't have that fate. I'm really hoping the Sprinters last a little bit longer and actually going to Great British Railways as well, but that'd be wishful thinking, if I'm being honest. At least some Class 325s exist. Yes. Weren't they the Royal Mail ones? Or am I thinking of the 320s? I thought they were the Royal Mail ones. Class 320s aren't Royal Mail. Yeah, I honestly thought it was either one of the two. So, at least I now know. I wonder if Jeff will be there this weekend. I will not give him the benefit of the doubt. He will definitely be there. He will definitely be there. I can imagine he will be. I mean, he did a shot on the GBR press thing at London Waterloo, wasn't it? Where you were able to see the Hornby model and play the Train Sim World game with the new livery. I thought that was pretty smart. That. So given half the chance, he'll be there, probably. I mean, we've all travelled on HSTs at some point in our life, so a personal goodbye would be exactly what you'd expect him to do. I mean, I remember when he rode on the last Pacer. That was ever in service in Wales. So, if he did it with the Pacer, he's going to do it with the HST. Class 73 in Train Sim would be nice. Oh, I definitely. I don't tend to meet famous people. No, neither do I. Or I've met them, but I had no idea they were famous. Probably more the first one, because honestly speaking, no posh people come near where I live. Or famous, for that matter. Seen a few people in Plymouth before. Cool. We are now approaching Thornaby. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Take care when stepping down from the train. I thought I'd do it, why not? Hey, you know what that'll mean? Start next year, we won't be hearing the next train to arrive at platform 3 is the 0807 LNER Azuma service to Edinburgh. We'll now be hearing it saying Great British Railways service to Edinburgh. That's going to be so weird. That is actually going to be quite weird. Especially for us, because we're not used to it. Obviously, for those who are used to to those who are used to those old British Rail days, they'll probably be used to it, no problem. Yes, M3GDR, yeah. You won't hear that anymore. It'll just be Great British Railways. Javelin and IETs are pretty similar. I think we've established this quite a few times, but yes. Both made by Hitachi. All these people getting off, going up this bridge just to get into Thornaby. Why would you want to go here? Thornaby is not the place to be. Post another image of the average cross-country service. No worries then. Got to go and have a bath, so we'll be back in a few minutes. No worries then, Callum. Won't see TPE 185s. Why, have they been announced for retirement? Don't you dare say they've been announced for retirement. That would be the saddest day going. Good job we're not going all the way to Saltburn with this. No sand. Class 221 might come to Trainsmill eventually. We have Talent 2 variants 1442 and 442. Fair enough. I mean 185s and TPE's livery. Oh, fair enough. Sorry if I said the ITs and Javelins are similar multiple times. I have memory loss sometimes. Fair enough. I mean, it happens. What's going to be weird is Southern's 377's going to be in a different livery with Southern's. I mean, how do you think I feel? I've been used to Northern all my life. All of a sudden, it's going to be Great British Railways. You know? It's like... It's going to be so weird. Northern's just not going to exist anymore. Yeah, but the 377s has only ever been in white, green, or the occasional blue. Yeah, it's now going to be an absolute Union Jack colour now. Avanti won't exist anymore either. Well, none of the 17 companies that are not open access operators will. I think the only ones that will exist still are Lumo, Grand Central, and... oh, there was another one. Oh, what was the other one? Hull Trains, that was it, Hull Trains. Transport for Wales is not being... hit because, well, technically speaking, they're already nationalised. Same with ScotRail, so they don't get touched. It's just going to be some weird times going forth. I mean, this year is the last proper year that we'll ever see these 17 companies, because they could start with LNER and Great Western Railway as early as next spring. So soak up those IETs whilst they're in those liveries, because once you're in the Great British Railways livery, there's no going back. It's not a bad thing, but it just means those liveries will just disappear. This bouncer makes Pacers look luxury. You'd be right, you'd be right. Alright, so coming very close to Middlesbrough now, just under a mile. Lovely stuff. Isn't the 101 made from the 142? No, the 101 was made well before. The 142 replaced the 101s along with the 143s and 144s. Then the 142s, the 143s and 144s were replaced by 195s, 331s, 150s, 156s and 158s, depending on your region. The Tees Valley region, they've only been replaced by 156s and 158s. Everywhere else have been replaced by 170s, 331s, 195s, Express Sprinters, 156s, so there you go. Pacers come from Leyland Nationals, and the Class 142 was built between 1985 and 1987. These were built in 1956, I think, or 1958, and were in service until 2003. A station. I remember watching it on YouTube at one point, and that was it for Network Southeastern. I'm going to make a fictional British push-pull. I'm going to use the Class 101 as the cab car. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, go for it. you know that'll mean, though? Our steamers like Flying Scotsman and Tornado will feel at home with Great British Railways. The Class 104 for Peak Forest Railway may eventually come one day. It will, just got to give it time. Just got to be patient with the process. Not so much Tornado. Reason being, right, I'm going to return to main menu. She's more used to private rail. Fair enough. Right. New build steam. New build stream. Fair enough. Back on Tees Valley Line we go, and I'm going to be going to Saltburn. Let me just bring up something that I need for this, because I need to follow a timetable. You'll understand in a moment. Where is it? It's a while back. Ah, here we are. Is this one it? Nope, that's Middlesbrough to Whitby. Ah, there we go. Bishop to Saltburn. Let's have a look. Oh, no, that's not where I want to be. I want to be here. And I want to come in because I want to get one that stops at South Bank. There we go. 17:20. Let's have a look. We can follow that timetable. So I will be following a northern service on the 2015 timetable, apart from any platform really. The next one out here isn't until 17:48 on platform 1, so just go to platform 2, that'll do. Hang on a minute. Did I turn UGC liveries off? I did. Right. Can try again. There we go. There's 78. Can't wait for Medway. Oh yeah, that looks really good. There we go. 78 is not on Creators Club yet. I'm getting round to that one, as with 060. So there we go. Medway is going to be awesome. Don't you know it? Okay. Don't need them on. We need the destination lights on. Not in service and special. We'll have to just wheel it to special because there's no Saltburn, there's no Darlington, nothing. Oh yeah, the working GSMR is going to be great. Any of the windows open? It doesn't really matter because you can open and close them if you want. Okay, let's get everything sorted up. This is what we come to the Tees Valley Line for. Bit of special there. Lovely. And if I'm following this service pattern right, which I am, it arrives into Darlington for 18:24 on platform 4, and it'll continue off to Bishop Auckland. So there we go. Nothing too bad. Yep, I'm leaving Saltburn with this one. I do wish that I spawned it around about... Hold on a minute. I do wish I spawned it around about 25 past, though. It's 17:22. We'll have to wait a bit. In the meantime, what I can do is I can just basically get the guards in, which is this camera angle here. Love the bifolds. Definitely remind me of Old Northern. Evening, sorry I'm late, Rex. Hope you're well. I am doing well. Hopefully you're well too. We so need a northern route set in 2015. Well, I actually do have a 2015 timetable on me, along with one for Middlesbrough to Whitby, so anybody needs anything, like reference material, I'm here. I can definitely pass it. Got to give thanks to Hibu, though, because they sourced it for me. Not too bad, thanks. That's good, that's good. Let's see. Anything coming? Not really. Right. What we'll do is we'll set our paths now for Darlington Platform 4. And then what we'll do to ensure that we're not travelling on the wrong side of the rails is just go like that, and that should do it. Are we really departing at 30 past? Yeah, 17:30 on the button. Also like quad fold doors the best. Fair enough. I'm baffled with all releases Dovetail Games announced. When are we getting just Trains Route and 805? So these are probably release date to be confirmed further down the line releases that are happening with the Seasons of Reveals. What we're getting on the roadmap in the 0 to 3 months segment is coming in the 0 to 3 month segment. So my general understanding of it is all these Seasons of Reveals routes that are coming out and announcements, they will be much later, probably into the new year and onwards. Hey, welcome back, Callum. Hopefully you're doing well. It's going to be nice to go through all that. Yeah, no worries, Soph. Happy to help. I really am. Just making sure we're all going through the right areas. I think we might get stuck behind a 101 for a while. So we'll see. I mean, if we have to delete the train in front of us, we'll do that. Because the pacer means more. The pacer matters more. Yep. Doing well, just taking an 802 down to Plymouth. Nice. Imagine a HST at Saltburn. There you go. John Armitt as well. 43062. I mean, it would make sense, wouldn't it? Obviously, wrong time period, but still. Flying Banana. Epic. It is. Would a West Coast Mainline crew to Milton Keynes route be possible? I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't know. I really wouldn't know what would be possible or not. Only those who are inside Dovetail Games or ambassadors would know, probably. Well, I'd say the ambassadors might know. They might not know either. We need more East Coast Main Line first. I agree. We need the East Coast Main Line. Obviously, I need to put the camera angle back. Not long to wait now, guys. Passengers can board now because obviously the train used to start about 2 or 5 minutes early. So, you know. Are you and Southwestern not ambassadors yet then? Not really, but I have been put forward for it by quite a few people. They've well, not put me forward per se. They've more recommended me to Alex. So, interesting, isn't it? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it ever happens. And if it does, that'll be fantastic. Don't know about Southwestern per se, but I know for a fact I've definitely been told by, well, Richie and Paul that would be a great ambassador. So, fingers crossed, I hope. Right, 50 seconds left before we get to close the doors. We close the doors about 15 seconds before departure. Press the buzzer and we are off. Also, just want to take off the DRA and all that good stuff. I like having autism because it's what makes me unique. I have autism too. Would you believe it? Absolutely, cause for one of you got right altitude for ambassador. Well, I'd love to help out, really. Alright, we're on the move. Welcome in, Train Milo. Hopefully you're doing well. Currently just starting a Pacer service from Saltburn to Darlington in free roam. Because why not? Right, close that. As soon as we're away from the platform, we can, well, basically lock the door controls and check passenger tickets. Obviously, there's no passengers on board, but we can pretend, can't we? We can pretend there's people just waiting to have their tickets checked. Of course. There's our 30. Just gonna get the whole of our Pacer through before we do it. And then throw passengers off. That's if they've got the wrong ticket, yeah. Obviously, the public announcements don't really work on free roam. That's normal. So, it's also why I love trains so much. Well, you know, they're fun and they're cool. But I will say this, just because I've got autism doesn't necessarily mean I'm just going to immediately be into trains. I have other things I like to play, other games I like to play on as well, so always worth pointing that out. I also might have a go at making some logos on this Pacer as well. Like Star Wars, yes! Here's a good route suggestion, a route in Russia with ICE3. Nice! Welcome in Teesside Train Watcher. Hopefully you're doing well. Autism is awesome, you're right. Same, I have autumn. Autumn? I have 78 subscribers. I'm 2 away from 80. Good news. Found a fellow autistic. Yep, we're out here. We're out here. Also history. Ah, yes. You probably saw the history I was giving Melbourne Train Guy last night. Saving me just because I'm autistic as well doesn't mean I like trains as well. I also like football, so I have autism and ADHD. Yep. You see, it all exists. We're all here, but, you know, we're doing well. Right, we are stopping for mask. Autism and dyspraxia. Fair enough. My British pull would be cool, the British Enterprise. Fair enough. Like football, buses, trains, planes, and cars. Oh, got yourself a nice wide variety there. It's what makes us unique, because it would be boring if everyone was the same. I agree. I very much agree. Anybody here? No. Well, there we go. Oh, thank you so much, William. Means a lot to me. Oh, yeah. I like most things with a loud to good sounding engine. Yeah, because why not? For those wondering my interests, I like trains, obviously, motorsports and IT so much. I have my own home server. Yes, he does. I like football, planes and trains, maybe buses a little bit. That's cool. I love trains. Little bit of ASDF there, wasn't it? On planes, do you like Mayday and aircraft investigation? Reason I don't like EV cars, really don't have a soul, in my opinion. Fair enough. My channel is just about train spotting. Well, we weren't stopping there, were we? That's fair enough. We were told nobody was there anyways. We can just say that. Longbeck didn't have anybody on the platform, so we're fine to go through. Totally wasn't paying attention. I also like Star Wars and Ace Combat. Star Wars is good. I talk about my autism sometimes because I can find people I relate to. Aye, definitely. It's always good to talk about things like this. And let's just check if we're on time. Recca East for 1740. And we are 1736. Hey, that's not bad. My channel's grown quick. I have had 8 subscribers in 7 days. Cool. That is cool. I hate EVs. We have a Vauxhall combo. We can't even get 100 miles on it. And it says it can do 206, but we have a Honda FRV and it can do 453 miles. Well, you know which car to pick then, don't you? I love F1. Well done, Lando. Fair enough. I have a good idea for a race, Leyland National versus Pacer versus high-speed freight wagon. That's funny. I love Can't beat a good old diesel bus. I definitely can't beat them. We'll shortly be arriving at Redcar East. When do you reckon I will hit 100 subscribers? Well, if you grew at 8 subscribers in 7 days and you kept that continuity, I'd say you did it before Christmas, hopefully. The Leyland National Bus is way better than the Cybertruck. Oh, are you talking about the Tesla Cybertrucks? Got to go bye. See you later. See you later, William. Thanks for popping into the stream. Hopefully have a wonderful evening. I mean, that's just me speculating when you would actually reach 100 subscribers. Might or it might not happen. It just depends. YouTube is... YouTube, I found for me, was a bit difficult to grow on. But, you know, it's possible. You can do it. So we can stay here till about 1740. Lovely stuff. And we've got to be into Redcar Central by 1743 departure. Lovely. Started in September. Hey, that's good, that. That's good. Diesel buses sound epic with ZF Ecomac gearbox. I mean, to be honest, I've never really recorded buses, only took pictures of them. Fair enough. Leyland National Bus is a nice and iconic bus to look at. The Cybertruck is an ugly and weird looking car created by... Oh, I don't know who that is. Tip from me, put shorts up, they bring a lot of viewers. They do, Flying Southerner, they really do. Hang on a minute. Not going to shut the doors with that off now, are we? It would help, you're right. My favourite bus is Northern Countries Palatine 2 Volvo Olympian. Cool. I uploaded shorts. My most viewed is 4.6k. Nice. Oh, it's just a funny nickname for Elon Musk. Fair enough. Can't beat an old step entrance bus. Definitely. I used to have Dennis Darts when I was younger in my local area. They got replaced by Optairs. Altogether on my channel is I have 52.7k views. Oh, I don't know how much mine will go up. I don't know. Bus I stopped on my road when I was younger was an Optare Solo. Lovely. I don't know if mine were solos, but there we go. I was at Darlington Station on Sunday to drop my nana off. She went to London. Cool. New SCR preview for those who will play it. Fair enough. I don't really follow Roblox, so there you go. Oh, welcome back, William. Hopefully you're doing well. What time do we have to leave? 43. Right. Well, we better get a move on then. How are you driving and guarding at the same time? Called camera angles. My favourite paces are the Leyland engine ones, or when they had them. Fair enough. I like the Cummins LTA-R10s. These ones. Lovely sounds. Eurostar still deserves to be in Train Sim World. I don't know. I mean, it might be cool, but... What should you do for an 80 sub special? Entirely up to you, mate. Entirely up to you. Gonna start recording some Croydon videos because why not, and it's worth a try. Cool. Just trying to clear my throat, sorry. Okay, what time should we arrive at South Bank? That would be 17:50. Lovely. GNR 373. Oh, I definitely. They had them as well, which was weird. I don't know how far up north they went though. Though I've seen a video of them where they appear at Doncaster. It's annoying when I get 1,000 views and then nobody watches my shorts after a day. Happens. I like the Class 507 EMU, but they scrapped them for the Class 777s, and the Class 777s are always late. We had one 50 minutes late, and this is on Merseyrail. Yeah. It's what happens, I'm afraid. Sometimes you get the good trains, and sometimes you just get the bad ones. And sometimes they scrap the good ones and give you the bad ones. Can never win. Back carriage doing a little jig. Don't you know it? Passing through Record British Steel because we do not stop here. I think they get a Sunday service in 2015. What's your prediction for the next week's seasons of reveals? I hope we get York to Newcastle. I have another idea. The new screenshot competition open in the Dovetail Discord server. Oh, nice. What's the screenshot basis for? Ghost Christmas present? I want to maybe guess that. But, I mean, the ones that they chose were really cool. Not gonna lie, I knew that steam engine one. I knew the steam engine one with the steam puffing round it was gonna win. It was just brilliant. Yep, Ghost of Christmas present. That's gonna be an interesting one to do though, because the Ghost of Christmas present traditionally was a man who had loads of food and everything around him. You know, Scrooge comes in, sees him, and he just goes on about present day stuff. So I suppose really you could do like present day trains with like a festive look on it, perhaps. So I don't know really. I don't know how you'd do that. We'll shortly be arriving at South Bank. Getting like a pinkish sky here. Look at that. Is that what happens when it gets misty on these older routes? Put a modern day train on backdate route. Why not? I mean, that's what we're doing. Oh, you mean for the screenshot competition? Ah, you could do that. You could actually do that. Could argue that that's the smartest way of doing it. Got a motorway next to us. I think I can guess next week's theme. You reckon? Goes to Christmas future. Don't ask why, but in 2015 they used to always slow down near where the old Grangetown station was. I think it was due to engineering works or something. So I've kind of recreated that in a way. Want a modern day Tees Valley line for train 16. Interesting that. I would like that as well. To be fair, I don't know what my predictions for this is. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Bob, or whatever that person was called. Bob Cratchit. There you go. Class 507s were made in the UK and the Class 777s were made in Germany. That is why they keep on breaking down. Fair enough. Oh, we've gone like a very pinkish purpley. Right, well there's Dorman Long. We're not very far away from South Bank. The 185s are German, they seem to be doing good. Diesel, mate. It's because of diesel. Well, I guess we're still on time. Upload it and see how it does. Yeah. Give it a good try. South Bank. The entire De Zeros family is doing good. They are. I don't know if the 185s will receive the Great British Railways livery. Maybe they might. Maybe they might not. But then we all know what that means if they don't receive the Great British Railways logo, don't we? It'll just mean goodbye for them. See you later, William. Hopefully you have a wonderful evening. Might return later, bye. Okay then, William. So, off to Middlesbrough. What time do we need to arrive into Middlesbrough? That will be 17:55. Not too far away, actually. Shame doors don't close, horrible out of sync before slamming shut. Yeah, I have actually raised that, I believe. But it was more of a request rather than a bunk. You know, because they wanted book reports and mine was just more of a request. There's the old South Bank station. Or randomly not shutting properly. Yeah, like when one failed and was left open between Thornaby and Middlesbrough. That was hilarious. We weren't actually allowed anywhere near that door as well when it happened. They had to get someone to fix it at Middlesbrough. I remember that day. Going through the old cargo fleet station. I mean, yeah, because it just got stuck. Very rarely happened on the Pacers, but to be honest, most bus style doors do that at one point. Yeah, they do. Many buses in my local area used to do that, so it's probably why they got rid of the Optare Solos and the Optares, because their doors used to just stick shut. And you used to get ones where you have one big door and one small door, and the big door wouldn't open, so you'd have to squeeze through the small door. It was absolutely horrendous, but they were good. They were good buses. Seen driver boot them before to close them, or have driver get out to man. Oh yeah, so then they would have to flip over and open some manual presses and close them that way. Oh yeah, I remember that. Were you on the Pacer? Well, I mean, if I'm telling the story, that only means one thing, doesn't it? I'm getting Birmingham to Crewe and Berkeley line for Christmas. Awesome! Birmingham to Crewe, you'll definitely love. Just make sure you got a PC or a Gen 9 console for it. We'll shortly be arriving into Middlesbrough. I won't be, no. Plans have changed. It'll all make sense soon. I also miss buses driving away with doors open. It was just one thing that would just always happen. As I said, all to be revealed in the future. There we go, Middlesbrough. Right, what time are we supposed to leave? About now. I got Xbox Series X. That's perfect. That's all you need. That is a Gen 9 console. Don't worry on that one. And we need to be at Thornaby for 6 o'clock. Again, all to be revealed in the future. You're going to find out the same time as everybody else does. Right, let's close this. We haven't done it for the last few times. And that'll do. I do hope we get First Transparent Express one day in Train Sim World. I would love that. If not, I'd make it myself. M for main, lovely. Many a times I've been in the Pacers whilst going around this corner is unreal. Okay, we're coming around to Thornaby now. We are to be there for now, so we're a bit delayed, but we'll make it. I have huge respect for people with autism. Thank you so much. It's hard getting out the world that we live in when you've got autism, because you know, people do understand us as just you used to get picked on in school and people can take advantage of you. It's not great. Right. Let's open up the doors. We are a minute or two late. It's gonna rack up a little bit, but we'll be fine. Obviously it won't take long for those people to get on, so a few more seconds. There we go. Oh, and also people can make up stereotypes about people with autism. Yeah, those stereotypes are annoying. And you're right, it isn't nice at all. But, you know, on the plus side, there are people out there to help us, which is also cool. So, it's not all bad. And Down syndrome, yeah. So, Eagles Cliff for 1806. Lovely. But anyways, how's everybody liking the stream? If you're enjoying, please do make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. The next station for us is Eagles Cliff. Been a great stream. Thank you so much, Callum. I'm friends who has Down syndrome. Oh, you're friends with someone who has Down syndrome. I hope they're alright, and I hope they get the right care that they need, and the right help as well. I used to know quite a few people with Down syndrome, bless them. The last thing they need is somebody being awful to them. Oh, 101. Bit of old meat new there. Hopefully we're going to be there for 1806. Be a tight one. And it'll probably be like 1808 or something. Yeah, 1808, 1815 and 1824. No Teesside Airport for this one. Although I did try my hardest to find one that stops at Teesside Airport. The only one that does is on a Sundays. Not great. There's been many a times I've definitely peered down to the tracks on these trains. That's cool to hear. That is very cool to hear. Just finished recording it. Cool. Right, Eagles Cliff. Let's get the doors open for nobody and get to Allens West. Nobody coming, so let's close the doors and let's get going. Right, we'll close that one now. Go to this side, open that one because Allens West is next. Very close is Allens West in Eaglescliffe. They're very close. Same with Longbeck and Marske. Kind of resemble New Haven Harbour and New Haven Town in a way. They're very two close together stations as well. They are two very close together stations, I mean. There we go. Allens West. Still keeping that relative 2 minutes late thing, so that's good. Is there nobody here? Nope. We can shut the door. Oh, that's not the right one. And get ourselves going to Dinsdale. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera. Right, can shut that off. Let's get going. Okay, so once we're over 45, we'll be able to go 60 miles an hour because by that point we'll have the clearance to do so. There we go. Just loving the pace of revs, really. Won't be long before we'll be there. Teesside Airport, closed station. But not in 2015. 2015 they actually had services, especially during the weekday, although there were very few, only very few. Right, what time am I arriving into Dinsdale? That would be 18:15. Welcome in, train guy. Hopefully you're doing well. Just currently driving a Class 142 Purser between Saltburn and Darlington, and we're not too far away from approaching into Dinsdale. And of course, we're doing it in Northern livery. And there's Dinsdale. Right, let's get our guard ready. So yeah, hopefully you're doing well, train guy. I'm doing a Frankenband video on Thursday. Ooh, nice. Okay, we are here at Dinsdale. There is someone here, so we'll just open up the door, wait a bit, and we'll get a move on. What time are we arriving into Darlington? We are arriving around about 18:24. We better get a move on. Right, we're leaving Dinsdale. What's everyone doing for Christmas this year? Well, I'm taking a break off YouTube, hopefully, around about Christmas time-ish. I'll obviously be telling you those dates and when it happens. And I'm spending time with family and friends. And then New Year, well, just normal, what we do every New Year. Celebrate it. Oh, Class 101 coming through. Just uploading the video, cool. Lovely stuff. Shortly be arriving into Darlington. Because we're travelling a little bit late, we'll already have the signal for our platform, but we will be holding up another train, I believe, and back then it would have been an Intercity 125 in Virgin Trains East Coast livery. So lovely stuff. Either that or it was a cross-country Voyager bound for Birmingham. Going to take 90 minutes to upload, doing it through my PlayStation 5. Fair enough. Not too bad of an upload time at all. Nope. I've had uploads that I've had to go up to an hour long. At this point, if we were early, we'd be waiting for the signal at the next train light, which is amber. We wouldn't be going 35 through here. But truth be told, we don't know what the signal is around the corner until we see it, so we're bracing for a red. Right, there we go. I was planning on uploading on it on my phone, but couldn't see it on the PS app. Fair enough. Here we are, single line just for that tiny bit now. We'll have to go, I think, 25 after this. So get down for 25. I think it's mostly 30, but 25 to be on the safe side. No, never mind then. Should be where we're stopping, just outside the station complex. Should be about right. There we go. And here we are, Dalton Station at last. As you can see, part of the train is on the outside. This was normal, because some of them did actually terminate all the way up here. If you were lucky, you got the train that terminated all the way down here in the middle of the station. But sometimes they just terminate at platform 4B. Now I'm interested, because we are a little bit late. Can we actually get down to North Road Station? Is that possible? Let's have a try. Yeah, let's give it a try. Did you see that Angry Ginger one? I'm a celeb. Yes, I did. Congrats on him as well. You really deserved it. Right, let's see how far we can go with this pacer. Come on. How far can we go? Fair play to lad, indeed. Oh, even just outside the station. Return free run. That brings us back at Darlington. Is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? No, because that's gone off. And, it's stopping as well. Oh, no. It worked, though. It's 182094 as well. There we go. Well, that train unfortunately never made it. It's a shame. Would be great if we were able to go to Bishop though. Also welcoming Kiernan, hopefully you're doing well. Got about 15 more minutes before the stream ends, so what should we do? Should we try and get down the East Coast Main Line? Should we try and get down the East Coast Main Line? Let's see if we can do it. I'll have to get a train suitable for this. I reckon we can get down the East Coast Main Line, you know. Definitely. Let's get a high-speed train. Let's see if we can do it. I need an LNER HST. God, I used to miss these. Oh, beautiful. First class facing the right way as well. Love it. Okay, high-speed train. Can we get down the East Coast Main Line? Are we able to do it? Oh, well, indeed it is nostalgic. That's just coming from the East Coast Main Line. I'm doing very well. Thanks very much for asking, Kiernan. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Alright, let's see if we can... There we go. Right. Off we go. We're off for a little bit of East Coast Main Line, hopefully. Probably just a tiny stretch, but we'll see how it goes. We set our lights, so... Interesting how we can't see them, but it's fine. Right, can we go? Are we able to leap off? How far can we get? Oh, not even that far. We can't even get that far out of here. The boundaries are just so close. Well, the HST is still going though. It's still going. It's still going. Yes, it's still going. No chance of stopping though. Well, it's gone. The high-speed train has gone. Are we still getting an AP for this? Is it still going? I was half expecting a spat at some point. I think it just left the face on the map. Unless it stopped, maybe? Okay, fair enough. Wasn't expecting that. It's gone though. Yeah. It's gone as well. Hey, welcome in Sam's Autistic Travel Adventures. Hopefully you're doing well. Did you pass your test? Hopefully you passed, mate. I'm really hoping you did. Let's have a look, see what these 31s are. Let's check the numbers, shall we? Yes, I passed. Oh, congrats! Congratulations, mate. So pleased for you. I really am. So this is 31285 and 31286. Cool. I'm now a blue belt in kickboxing. Cool. What's the highest belt you can obtain in kickboxing? Do you know? Black belt. Right, got you. And how far away are you from a black belt now? Where am I even going? I don't know the station very well, so I'm trying to look for the way out. Have you seen that meme that goes, "We will have a lock of colours"? Oh, we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Yeah. Oh, I think the way out's down here. Hey! Oh, hang on. We can't get out there. Okay, fair enough. I guess it's just down the subway then. Anyways, yeah. That is going to be it for tonight's live stream then. I do sincerely hope you all enjoyed. Please do make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Leave a like and I'll see you all in the next stream. I don't know what I'll be doing on Sunday, but I'll let you all know towards the time. See you later, Flying Southerner. I will be speaking to you soon. But yes, good night everyone, and thanks for watching.